This manual explains how payments, fees, refunds, disputes, and credits work for providers on the Immortalize Elderhood Marketplace. It is designed to provide an end-to-end understanding of how funds move between customers, Stripe, the Immortalize platform, and providers. So how does Immortalize handle payments? Stripe is a secure global payment processing platform used to handle online transactions. And Immortalize uses Stripe Connect, which is Stripe's solution for marketplaces and platforms. Here's how it works. When a customer pays, Stripe processes the payment and routes the payout to the provider's connected Stripe account. It also handles refunds, disputes, chargebacks, and any currency conversions. To receive payments on Immortalize, providers will need to set up or link a Stripe connected account. This process involves completing Stripe's onboarding, which requires providing identity and business details for verification and linking a bank account for payouts. It's important to note that payments may be restricted until onboarding is complete. Stripe manages all verification decisions and may request additional information at any time to stay compliant with regulations. So how do payments work? When a customer makes a purchase, they pay through Stripe's encrypted checkout system. The timing of that charge depends on how the provider has the offering set up. Payments are either processed immediately at checkout or only after the provider approves the booking. Once the charge is created, Stripe processes the payment and Immortalize automatically applies its platform fee. The remaining net amount is then allocated to the provider's connected Stripe account. If a transaction is canceled before a charge is officially created, no payment is collected and no fees apply. So there are two types of fees for providers, the platform fee and the Stripe processing fee. Platform fee is a percentage-based success fee paid by the provider for marketplace access and platform services. Stripe processing fee is what Stripe charges to handle transactions. For successful non-refunded transactions, Immortalize absorbs the Stripe processing fee as part of the platform fee. Note that Stripe sets their own rates, which vary by country and payment method. Platform fee, also called a success fee, is only charged on successful transactions. It covers access to the Immortalize Marketplace and its customer base, as well as provider tools such as booking, scheduling, and transaction management. It also supports things like payment orchestration, customer support, and platform operations like security and ongoing development. As mentioned, Stripe charges for handling payments. It covers card network fees from providers like Visa and MasterCard, along with fraud prevention and data security. It also handles the technical side of things like payment authorization, settlement, and compliance. This fee is set and collected by Stripe, not Immortalize. If a customer pays in a different currency, Stripe converts it automatically. Just note that Stripe determines the exchange rates and fees, as all currency conversions on the platform are managed by Stripe. Once a charge is successful, the net payout, which is the transaction amount minus the platform fee, is sent to your connected Stripe account. Stripe then pays out these funds to your bank in around 2 to 7 business days, depending on your country and account status. For example, if a customer pays $100 and the platform fee is 15%, then the net payout to you is $85. Moving on to refunds and cancellations. When a client requests a refund, the process depends on the booking status, which you can find in your transactions dashboard. For bookings marked as completed, refunds cannot be processed through the Immortalize dashboard. In these cases, the client must contact you directly to request a refund. For active bookings, the process depends on whether the payment has gone through. If the payment is still on hold, either you or the client can simply cancel the booking in the dashboard. Since no charge was ever made, no refund is needed. But if a payment has succeeded, you can still issue a full refund by canceling the booking. The customer gets 100% of their money back debited from your Stripe account. While Stripe doesn't refund their processing fees, Immortalize will issue you Immortalize credits equal to the platform fee minus those Stripe fees. Let's break down a $100 refund. In the original sale, your payout was $85 after fees. When a refund is issued, $100 is debited from your account to pay the customer in full. Because Stripe doesn't return processing fees, Immortalize credits you $11.10, which is the platform fee minus Stripe processing fee. Immortalize credits are the recoverable portion of the platform fee returned to you when a client is refunded. These credits are automatically added to your Immortalize admin account for any refunded transaction processed through the marketplace. They do not expire unless otherwise stated. While they are non-transferable and can only be used within the Immortalize platform, you can withdraw them as cash at any time, subject to processing fees. When you're ready to cash out your credits, you can withdraw them directly to your bank account. To request a withdrawal, email j@immortalize.io from the email address registered to your Immortalize provider admin account. Include your business name, login email, withdrawal amount, and bank details. For your security, we can only process requests sent from your registered admin email. A dispute happens when a customer challenges a transaction through an institution like their bank. During the process, the money may be temporarily held or debited from your Stripe account. You may need to submit evidence to contest the dispute, and it can take several weeks to be resolved. If you lose the dispute, the amount is permanently debited along with the Stripe dispute fee from your Stripe account. If a refund or dispute happens and your Stripe balance is too low to cover it, your account may go into the negative. To resolve the balance, Stripe may debit the amount directly from your linked bank account. Until that's settled, any future payouts may be paused. Providers on Immortalize manage their own tax obligations. This includes staying compliant with any local regulations. Please note that Immortalize does not calculate, withhold, or remit taxes on your behalf unless explicitly stated. One thing to know is that Stripe has minimum and maximum limits on transaction sizes. These vary depending on your region and currency. So to find the exact requirements for your area, check out Stripe's documentation for the most up-to-date figures. To deactivate your provider account, you'll first need to settle all pending transactions, disputes, and credits. Any outstanding balances may delay this process. Note that your Stripe account stays active unless you close it directly with Stripe. As we grow, we may occasionally update our fees, rules, or payment processes. We'll always communicate any significant changes through our official channels. By continuing to use the platform, you're agreeing to those updated terms. To help everything run smoothly for your clients, we ask that you maintain accurate service descriptions and pricing. You'll also need to complete any Stripe verification steps, monitor your balance to cover refunds or disputes, and comply with local tax and consumer protection laws to help ensure your account stays in good standing. This manual is intended to provide clarity and transparency on how payments work on Immortalize using Stripe Connect. Stripe policies and fees are subject to change. Providers should always refer to Stripe's official documentation for the most up-to-date information.